Hello everyone, welcome to online session. Standard 8 Computer Subject Hyperlink. Lesson number 6 Queries. The database of any organization may contain a huge amount of data. Moreover, it may consist of multiple tables. When the number of records in the table increase, it becomes a build task for any user of extract specific record from the table. MS Access provides you a solution for the problem through a queries. A query is a database object that helps us to retrieve and view information from one or more database tables that meet in specific condition or criteria. The information retrieved on the basis of specified criteria in the query is stored in a separate table called a query table. Let's recall what is the importance of data type. What is a query? A query is like a simple question that we ask to find the specific information from the database. You can use queries to view, change, summarize and analyze specific data in the different way. In our daily life, we form several types of queries to get specific information. For example, which students are scoring above 85% marks? Which students have in Sector 4, Chandigarh? We can make quick decision depending on the criteria. In the student information table, you have record of class 12 as well as class 10 student. Suppose you want to extract the record of only class 12 student or the record of class 10 student scoring more than 90 marks, you can find them with the help of query. Queries are made on tables and the result of a query is also displayed in the form of a table. The result which you get is a group of rows and columns with the set of records that matches the given condition. MS Access provides various types of queries. Select a parameter, crosstab, action query and SQL query. Setting a relationship between the tables. To create a relationship, make two tables, one with the name of student table and that holds information about the student such as roll number, name, class, addresses and city, and the other with the name maths table that hold the information about the student roll number, marks, percentage and grade in maths. Open one of them in a database view. Click on the database tool or tab. In the ribbon, click on relationship button from the show and hide group. Select the show table. When the show table window appears, select the required table and click on the add button to add the relationship in a window. Likewise, add more table to the relationships window. Note, Active the Queries tab if your relationship and based on queries, or active both tab if the relationships are based on both table and queries. Click on the Close button to close the Show Table dialog box. Drag the primary key of the parent table, for example student table, and drop it over the same field in the child table, for example maths table. The cursor changes to an arrow. The Edit Relationship dialog box appears. Click on the Create button. Access Create the Relationship button, the tables. A line linking the two tables will appear, indicating that both have been in link. Click on the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the relationship. After a relationship has been created between two tables, you must delete the relationship before you make modification to the field of which relationship is based. To delete a relationship, click on the that contents of the table and press delete key. Create a query in Design View. The Design View gives you a more control over a query. It allows you to create a query from the scratch. Follow the step to create a query using the Query Design option. Open the database and click on the Create tab. Select the Query Design button in the Other group. The Show Table dialog box will appear at the bottom of the screen. Select the record sources of your query either by selecting the tables, query, or both the tab. Here we have selected the table students. Click on the Add button and then click on the Close button. Query Design View window appears. Let's know more. To reopen the Show Table dialog box, click on the Show Table button on the Design tab. The main query window is divided into two panes, top and bottom pane. The top pane displays the table selected for the query. In case of multiple tables, the field lists are joined by a line. This join line links key fields that share the same. The join line indicates table relationships that relate to the data in one table to the data in another. The selected query table displays a list of fields which you can add to the query. The bottom pane displays the design grid. You can add fields to the query by dragging them from the field list to the design grid or by double-clicking on the field. The design grid is similar to a spreadsheet, with columns representing each field in the query. Let's understand the design grid. Field row of a design grid display the selected field from the table. Table row display the name of the existing table. Show row display a check mark. The field with check mark display the information when the query is being run. To hide the field during the run time, uncheck the check mark by clicking. Sort property is used to filter the data either in ascending or descending order. It is optional. Criteria property contains the condition. This is used to filter the record for the query output. Or property can be used to set multiple criteria in a query. Now drag the field from the student table window which you want to display in a query design grid. Especially the criteria and click on the Run command, the result group on the Design tab. Access the retrieve and relevant data for the table and display the output in a datasheet view. Now save the query using the Save button located on the Quick Access toolbar. Save as dialog box is appear. Enter the suitable name of your query in query name text box. Click on the OK button. Know the fact to add all the fields present in a field list to the design grid. Double click on the top bar of the table field list and drag it to the design grid. Specifying the simple criteria. Criteria is specified in a criteria row of the design grid. Specify the criteria value in the criteria row and the data will be filtered accordingly in the query output. Let's understand it with the help of given example. Select the query in the navigation pane that you want to modify. Now click on the View button on the Home tab. Select the Design View option from the drop-down menu. Selected query open in a design view. Now to view the records of class 12, double-click on the address field and class field in the field list. Move the cursor to the criteria row and type the criteria is equal to 12 in class field column. Click on the sort property in the addresses column and set the ascending order. Click on Close button of query window to save the query. A dialog box will be appear asking you to save the query. Specify a name, choose the file, query and click on OK button. The query name will appear in the navigation pane. Double click on that query name to view the query output. Specifying the multiple criteria. To specify the multiple criteria in a query, follow this step. Suppose you want to see the record of class 10th and as well as class 12th. Move the cursor to the criteria row and type the condition is equal to 10 in a class column. Type the second condition is equal to 12 in or row in the same column. Save the query and click on Close button. Now run the query and observe the output. Let's see the lab activity. Start the Microsoft Access. Click on the Start button. Go in All Program and select Microsoft Office. In Microsoft Office folder, select Microsoft Office Access 2007. The home key will be displayed. Click on the blank database. Type your file name. For example, type the student record and click on Create. Once you click on the Create command, the Access screen will be displayed with a table. Click on the first table icon, select the Save option and type Student Record. Again click on OK. For typing the field name, click on the field 1, go in a datasheet tab and select a rename and type the field name, roll number. Go to the next column, press the enter key. The blank field name will be displayed. Type another field name, for example name. In this way you can type remaining all the field names like city, address, class. After completing this work of the field name, use the arrow key to go to the next record line and type the record in a row wise. After typing the table, select the table range, go in a Home tab and take the font size. After changing the font size, take the center alignment of your text and change the red color.